And so,
one or two, it would be died, but about 1,000 to 2,000.
no, there aren't. Most of those are insecurities of people. Anyone that acts like a snob is insecure.
They live on the credit card.
So what? Most Canadians do. Every Canadian's in debt. Big fucking deal, Charlie. Really. Go order a pizza and go home and eat it. That's it.
That's it.
That's the show.
So,
and don't put up with shit from anybody.
No, but what happened? But it's not everybody that has an opinion. If you have an opinion too much,
well, that's because people don't read, they don't think, they don't judge at anything. They go around, they want what their minister or their politicians or their wife tells them to do, and then they're happy because they don't have to be blamed for any decisions.
You think the Fredericton police should disband in the rural area?
Well, they really don't need the Mounties in this province because most of them are down here on language training, and I always
agree with you 100%.
Always loved having the Mounties in court because they didn't really give a damn and had more likely chance of the odd not guilty with them because they made mistakes in their arrogance.
Yeah, they're very arrogant. By a bunch of moody.
Well, they are because they're not from here.
They're
not from here, and the city police are.
But the city police, we have to train them to be good community people.
No, you don't. You don't have to. You can't train anybody to be good community people.
What about me? I think I'm well trained.
They're wearing a uniform and a gun, and they're predicated by violence and the rest of it. And they think they have that gun on there, that they're the king of the world. So you don't bother with them. Don't argue with them. Don't talk to them.
They could falsely accuse you to be a pedophile.
They didn't accuse you of being anything, Charlie. Would you quit that song and dance? That is the stupidest thing you have ever come out with. It is not true. It is totally false.
I got the paper in my back
You were
pocket.
not. You got paper like I got hundreds of people used to come to my office with paper, all ragtagged and that. They've been carrying this paper for years. Their complaints and all the idiocy.
No
but you were not charged with anything.
No, they raided my place.
They investigated you.
They raided my place.
Because you were acting like an asshole, and so they investigated you. And that was their defense. So why in hell the police did their job?
How come I can't raid their place?
Why do you want to?
Because I'm sure I'll let you know their private stuff.
Look, you don't argue with people that carry guns. Okay. You don't go against them. I mean, I had to do it in court, but I was safe in there. I didn't think they'd shoot me in front of a judge.
You think this system is going well now, that you don't have the right to appear in court anymore? They just put you in a jail cell, here's the phone, blah, blah, blah.
Why not? That's our life is that way now. Why in hell should everybody gather in a cesspool of disease in a courtroom and that when you can do it by telephone?
You got your second shot?
Yeah.
So if you turn around, if you can't appear, it's sort of mentally wise, you're stuck in the cell.
But what's so magic about going in a courtroom? Those are the most uncomfortable places in the world, and there's no way that humans should be forced to go into those places and get dealt with like that.
Well, at least you could say, hello, how you doing?
Well, sure
how you doing, my cousin?
But big deal. But now everybody's carrying or potential to carry a disease, and why in hell should they all gather together? The Americans are killing each other like that. It's the most ignorant country in the world.
Of course. I mean, 75 million people voted for that idiot.
Yeah, they did. But see, the trouble with the Americans, they've been lied to since the Revolutionary War. They were lied about all the history. George Washington, the wonderful person, all the presidents, wonderful people, and their slavery didn't happen at all. And the idiocy, their invasion of 150 countries that they've done since 1950, they think that they're the most God-guided country in the world and that everybody's trying to crash in there. So shut down the borders. And every one of them are children of immigrants. And so I get nothing to do with them. My family, I got a sister and family down there, and I don't even want to talk to them. They're so goddamn ignorant. They're all Falwell Baptists, and they're not worth talking to.
No.
And they're not worth hearing my words of wisdom.
No. But seriously, going back to
that's serious enough.
Oh yeah, but that's a stage. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful. You know who Daniel Boone is?
Yeah.
Not him, but the Daniel Boone that sings the song "Beautiful Sunday."
Oh no, I don't know.
Go to YouTube, write "Beautiful Sunday." Beautiful Sunday. Why lower ourselves to talk about the Americans? They're arrogant. But going back to their justice system.
But I would just let you know that people shouldn't be complaining about Canada.
No.
The city government, I don't know why you complain about it. I don't know why you complain about politicians.
I got my portable washroom.
And you get yourself in shit because of it. I mean, it's nice to bring up some of your cases there, but every so often you just got to say fuck it and live your own life.
But I'm Scottish.
What's that got to do with anything? Christ, they've only been wearing skins out of skins for the last 50 years and out of the caves. Damn Scots were never civilized.
No, exactly.
So why in hell should that be an excuse that you're not civilized?